I didn't just knock my camera over right before I started recording. You didn't see that. Okay, in this video, we're talking about Booleans and only Booleans, okay? So, first of all, what is the name of a Boolean? It's Boolean. If you got that, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, sweet. So, it's like this, Boolean, Boolean, or Boolean, okay? It's not Boolean, it's Boolean, okay? Also called Bool. Okay, how big is a Boolean? You know how I was talking about bits and bytes? Booleans are literally a single bit. That's it. It's the smallest, tiniest little data type. Look at me. Smallest little data type you could ever possibly have. Okay, it's a single bit. A single bit. This bit can either be 0 or it can be 1. Now, sorry about that. If it's 0, that represents false. If it's 1, that represents true. The amount of space set aside is a single bit, so it's very, very small. You can make a whole ton of these. Okay, so the range is only 2 values, either 1 or 0, and so the use of this is binary things, right? So, like if we made a variable called has hair, right? That would either be true or false. And when you're making Boolean values, they're lowercase. Values are lowercase. Don't forget that. Notice how it's not blue anymore. That's not right. We need lowercase values. True. Has hair. I got hair. If I was bald, has hair would be false. Also lowercase. Okay. What's something else? Can you think of something else that's a Boolean Boolean? Can you think of something else? Anything? Anything that's true or false? Yeah, exactly. I hope you said or thought of something. Something that would not work is Boolean age, right? This like doesn't make sense. It's like true or false, like true or false age, like that's supposed to be number, right? 60, right? You're old, you're almost a senior citizen. So this doesn't quite make sense. But let's see what happens when we run this. Okay. Do you think that this will give you an error? Think this will give you an error? Let's see. Let me resume real quick. Resume. All right. Incompatible type, right? Because this is taken as an integer, right? 60 is not just a single value. It's like, dude, you gave me all this data. I can't compress this into a single value. But you know, we can compress into a single value. You think about this? Oh, that doesn't work either. Very interesting. Mm-mm. It's got to be true or false. Oh, sorry. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Literally only put true or false into here. Okay. Now, if you do have a number, we can talk about how to manipulate those numbers and get them to fit into a Boolean. But for now, don't sweat it. Okay. We'll get into like Boolean expressions and like in depth in the if else stuff. Like you guys are gonna be beefy with the Boolean expressions. But for now, Booleans just have true or false.